Welcome to Dave Sanders Court tonight for a girls basketball game against Fountain Central versus the away team, Parke Heritage Wolves. So we'll do rosters here, and I know I just started it and a lot of people probably won't be on, but we'll go with Parke Heritage's roster first, and this roster is brought to you by Max Preps. So, number 4, Courtney Mack. Number 10, Macy Millspaw. 11, Maddie Millspaw. 12, Lexi Jones. 20, there's two 20s in here, so that'll be interesting. First 20 is Bethany Wilson. Second 20 is Hannah O'Brien. 21, Grace Kiefner. 23, Grace Ramsey. Number 23, there's two 23s as well, Jade Smith. Number 24, Carly Jeffries. So I'll read that again. Number 4, Courtney Mack. Number 10, Macy Millspaw. Number 11, Maddie Millspaw. Number 12, Lexi Jones. First 20 is Bethany Wilson. The second 20 is Hannah O'Brien. Number 21 is Grace Kiefner. 23, Grace Ramsey. Second 23 is Jade Smith. And number 24, Carly Jeffries. That's your lineup for Parke Heritage. Now the Mustangs. I have it on here, so let's start now. Number 33, Willow Walsh. Number 20, Nola Walls. Number 24, Gwen Sandlin. Number 22, Reagan Oswalt. Number 4, Marley Massey. Number 21, Brooke Kirkpatrick. Number 4, Katie Julian. Number 14, Jersey Hirschberger. Number 44, Gracie Foxworthy. Number 5, Kendra Earlywine. Number 40, Larissa Bowers. And number 21, Dakota Borman. So that's the lineup for your Mustangs girls basketball. So you can see here, we have it divvied out by grade here. So you can see who's there. So at the top, you've got senior-wise, you got Reagan Oswalt. Juniors, you got Dakota Borman, Gracie Foxworthy, Marley Massey, and Gwen Sandlin. Now on to the sophomores. You've got Larissa Bowers, Kendra Earlywine, Jersey Hirschberger, and Willow Walsh. Now to the freshmen, you got Cadence Julian, Brooke Kirkpatrick, and Nola Walls. So that's your lineup for the Mustangs. This is a 6:30 start time. You've got about 14:10 left on the clock. So for the next 8 minutes or so, I'm going to log off. I did both rosters for Parke Heritage and Fountain Central, and this should be a good game tonight between Fountain Central girls versus Parke Heritage girls at Dave Sanders Court. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll get this one underway in about 13 minutes or so. both teams warming up with 3 minutes left to go before the game starts. See if we're still on track for 6:30. Pretty darn close. So playing some good music. Both teams still out here shooting some free throws and shooting some routine shots. So before this game starts, trying to get ready. So if you're just tuning in, this game at Dave Sanders Court is against Parke Heritage and your Lady Mustangs for tonight's game, with 2:15 left to go. With about a minute left, I will come back. There's 2 minutes left, so about a minute. Minute left before game time. Tomorrow we have our homecoming, so I'm going to show you homecoming court here. So 2020 winter homecoming for the Mustangs. I will show you this picture now, and at halftime I'll explain who everyone is later. So we're getting ready for national anthem with 33 seconds to go before game time. So here's the national anthem.
Gentlemen, kindly remove your caps as we honor this great nation with the playing of our national anthem. And again, we'd like to welcome everyone to Dave Sanders Court for tonight's varsity action. Featuring the Wolves of Parke Heritage, Veedersburg, from Central Mustangs. Introducing the starting lineups.
Starting lineups for the Wolves. Number 3, number 10, Macy Millspaw. Grace Ramsey. Carly Jeffries. They had one in there, number 11, Maddie Millspaw as well. So you got Macy Millspaw, Maddie Millspaw, number 3, we do not have on our lineup here. So let's look at our other one. We do not have it. So now the Mustangs line up. Number 4, Marley Massey. The birthday girl, number 14, Jersey Hirschberger. Number 21, Dakota Borman. Gracie Foxworthy, number 44, and our senior, number 22, Reagan Oswald. So the lineup for the Mustangs is Gracie Foxworthy, Reagan Oswald, Dakota Borman, Marley Massey, and Jersey Hirschberger. So we're about to get this game started. Got Reagan Oswald and Grace Ramsey to tip off the team. Borman comes with the ball for the Mustangs. Gives it over to Hirschberger. Back to Borman. Over to Hirschberger. Trying to set up a play here. Dribbles. Trying to get around the defender. Gives it off to Massey inside to Foxworthy. Puts up a shot. Couldn't get it to go. Grace Ramsey right there for the rebound. Number 3 for Parke Heritage will take the ball up. Or sorry, Maddie Millspaw passes it over to Grace Ramsey. Skip passes it to number 3 over to Millspaw. Back to number 3 over to Macy Millspaw. Misses the 3. Hirschberger comes with the rebound. Passes it over to Borman, trying to get it around number 3 for Parke Heritage. Puts up a shot. Couldn't get it to go. And number 3 passes it off to Maddie Millspaw, trying to get all the way to the basket, puts up a shot, and there's a foul on the play. It'll send number 11, Maddie Millspaw, to the line. With 7:02 left to go in the first. So you got Jeffries, Ramsey, Maddie Millspaw, Macy Millspaw, number 3 out there. Maddie misses the first. She's got one more at the line. Makes the second. It's now 1-0 for the Wolves. Hirschberger will take up the ball for the Mustangs. Passes it to Borman. Inside pass to Foxworthy. Over to Massey. Inside pass to Oswald. Spins around, puts up a shot. It gets it to go. It's 2-1 with 6:42 left to go in the first. Maddie Millspaw with the ball. Skip passes to number 3. She'll put up a 3. Couldn't get it to go. Borman right there for the rebound. Trying to bring up full court. And there's a foul on the play. Blocking foul. They'll send Dakota Borman to the line for the Mustangs to shoot 2. Borman makes the first. It's now 3-1. Mustangs are up by 2 with 6:26 left to go in the first. Dakota's got one more. Makes them both of the line. It's now 4-1. Mustangs. Maddie Millspaw with the ball. Passes it over to her sister, Macy. Inside over to Ramsey. Back out to Millspaw. Dakota tries to steal for the ball. She gets it. Borman loses it now, and they're fighting for the ball. There's a jump ball on the play. It'll go to the Wolves. Macy Millspaw will pass it in to Maddie Millspaw. Macy guarded by Marley. Over to number 3, inside to Jeffries. Tries to get a shot over Foxworthy. Couldn't get it to go in and out. Foxworthy comes with the rebound, passes it to number 3 for Parke Heritage. Dakota tries to steal the ball, and Maddie passes it over to Ramsey. Dakota Borman takes the ball, trying to go all the way to the basket, puts up a shot, gets it to go. It's 6-1 with 5:36 left to go in the first. There's a timeout by the Wolves. 30-second timeout by the Wolves. So, boys, basketball game tomorrow, it's against Crawfordsville, and then they have one Saturday at home as well against South Vermilion. We will be doing both of those games as well. Macy Mills-Paul will pass it in to Maddie Mills-Paul. Maddie will bring it up. Guarded by Hirschberger. Over to number 3, guarded by Massey. There's a switch there. Maddie passes in to Jeffries. Jeffries trying to look for someone. She finds number 3. She'll stop and put up a shot. Gets it to go. It's 6-3 now. 5:13 left to go in the first. Hirschberger with the ball. Trying to set up a play, calls a play, gets around defender here. Dumps it off to our senior, Reagan Oswalt. Over to Borman. Inside back to Oswalt. Spins around, puts up a shot, couldn't get it to go. She gets her own rebound, and there's a foul on the play. That will be on number 10, Macy Millspaw for the Wolves. It's a floor foul. Hirschberger will inbound the ball at the side of Mustangs basket. Looking for someone to pass it into. Finds Borman, but it was intercepted by Macy Millspaw. Now Maddie with the ball. Over to number 3. Over to Borman. Tries to steal it, but there's a foul on the play. They'll get her for a reach-in foul. Wolves have someone to come in for the game. Into the game. It's number 21, Grace Kiefner. Grace Kiefner will inbound the ball in front of our stands. Trying to find someone. Gets it to number 3 for the Wolves. Over to number 11, Maddie, guarded by Hirschberger. Into Jeffries. Gets it blocked, but there's a foul on the play. I think that's going to be on, yes, Reagan Oswalt for the Mustangs. That's the team third. Grace Kiefner will inbound the ball under their basket. Looking for someone. Trying to set up a play. Out to Grace Ramsey, and Borman takes the ball, but she was tripped, so there's a foul on the play as well. I think that's on Grace Ramsey, and it was. Borman inbounds to Hirschberger. Skip passes it to Foxworthy, inside to Oswalt. Back out to Foxworthy, over to Massey. Hooks inside, finds Oswalt. At the top of the key is Dakota Borman. Puts up a shot, couldn't get it to go. Gets her own rebound, goes into the basket, and no foul on the play. And number 3 for Parke Heritage comes with the ball. Goes all the way to the basket, puts up a shot, couldn't get it to go. Oswalt comes with the rebound for the Mustangs. Trying to find someone in to pass it in, but she'll have to take it up. Skip passes it over to Massey. Trying to get around number 23, Grace Ramsey. Fox with the ball. A wide open 3. Decides not to take it. Back out, and she'll shoot a 3. Gets it to go. It is 9-3. 3:40 left to go in the first. Maddie Millspaw with the ball. Guarded by Borman. Over to Grace Ramsey. Guarded by Hirschberger. Over to Millspaw. Guarded by Borman. Outside to Grace Kiefner. Over to number 3, trying to get around Dakota Borman. Back to Ramsey for the Wolves. Inside into Jeffries. She falls to the ground. There's a travel on the play. and it'll be Mustangs ball. Number 20, Hannah O'Brien, will come into the game for the Wolves. Jeffries comes out, and Gwen Sandlin comes in for Hirschberger. Oswald into Sandlin. Gwen Sandlin passed it to Dakota Borman. It'll stay with the Mustangs as well. It's a small crowd tonight for both sides. Borman will inbound the ball in front of our stands. Passes it into Sandlin. Spins around. Skip passes to Foxworthy. Thinking about skip passing. Gives it to Massey inside to Borman. Outside to Foxworthy. She'll shoot another three. Couldn't get that one to go, but Grace Kiefner is right there for the rebound for the Wolves. Maddie over to Ramsey. Put up a three, couldn't get it to go. Massey with the ball, trying to go all the way to the basket. Maddie's trying to influence the play, and there's a floor foul. I think Lexi Jones. Grace Kiefner passes it over to Maddie Millspaw, and guarded by Borman. Kind of push off there, but inside to Hannah O'Brien. There's a foul on the play. It'll be on the Mustangs. Hannah O'Brien will shoot two here. That's Reagan's second foul in the game. Larissa Bowers at the table to come into the game. O'Brien misses the first, and now Bowers will come into the game for Oswald. O'Brien's got one more at the line. Makes the second. Is now 9-5. Sorry, 9-4. Massey passes it to Borman. Shoots a three, couldn't get it to go. Bowers is right there to rebound. And now Grace Ramsey's there for the Wolves. Will take up the ball instead of giving it to Maddie this time. Over to Maddie Millspaw. Over to Lexi Jones. She'll put up a three, gets it to go. It's now 9-7 with 2 minutes left to go in the first. Massey with the ball, spins around, gets around the defender, passes to Bowers outside to Borman, over to Sandlin. Inside, just could force it there, and Massey comes up with the ball over to Borman, trying to make something work here on this possession. Sandlin with the ball, puts up a shot, couldn't get it to go, and now Grace Ramsey will get the rebound. Maddie Millspaw skip passes it over to Kiefner. Inside pass, couldn't work. Both teams are just forcing these passes tonight, which both teams are playing really well right now. It's really early in the game. Foxworthy with the ball as we speak, over to Sandlin. Almost stolen, trying to get it inside, and there's a double dribble on the play. Brooke Kirkpatrick will come into the game for Marley Massey. So Kirkpatrick in for Massey. It's 9-7 with 1:15 left to go. Courtney Mack will come in the game for the Wolves. She'll come in for Ramsey. So Mack for Ramsey. Kiefner passes it into Millspaw. Guarded by Sandlin. Over to Lexi Jones. Gwen's trying to make an influence on this play. Couldn't come up with the ball, but now that she came up with it now they're trying to fight for it, and there's a foul on the play. It'll be on Lexi Jones. It'll be her second. Borman will inbound the ball. Passes it in to Sandlin. Looks like Mr. Cunningham's having fun down there taking pictures of this game. Bowers with the shot, couldn't get it to go. And Hannah O'Brien comes with the rebound for the Wolves. Over to Kiefner. Trying to do something with this possession, trying to either take the lead or tie it here. Lexi Jones will shoot the three to take the lead, couldn't get it. O'Brien with the ball with 31 seconds and counting. Maddie Millspaw bounced pass to O'Brien, couldn't get it, and there's going to be a foul on Gracie Foxworthy. O'Brien's got 2 at the line. Misses the first. It's still 9-7. Ramsey will come in for Jones. O'Brien's got 1 more at the line. She makes the second. It's now 9-8 with 26.3 to go. Kirkpatrick into Sandlin. Passes it over to Bowers, and there's just another forced pass there. Gets it out of to Maddie Millspaw. Dump passes it off to Ramsey. Puts up a shot, and Foxworthy's right there for the rebound for the Mustangs. Now Borman, there's 3 seconds to go. She puts up a shot and couldn't get it to go. And there's 0.1 left to go on the clock. It is 9-8 for the second quarter. And they couldn't get a shot up, so the score after the first is 9-8 Mustangs, with fouls all tied up at 5. So we'll be back after this. Both teams back out here to start the second quarter. It's 9-8. Sandlin looks like she'll inbound the ball into Hirschberger for the Mustangs. Hirschberger looking to pass someone. Sandlin with the screen puts up a shot for Hirschberger and couldn't get it to go. Bowers is right there, and there's a foul on the play. Send Bowers to the line to shoot 2. Foul on Ramsey for the Wolves. Misses the first. One more for Bowers at the line. Makes the second, and is now 10-8 with 7:48 left to go in the second. Maddie Millspaw with the ball, guarded by Sandlin. Courtney Mack over to Ramsey. Double team by the Mustangs. Back to Mack, but the birthday girl, Hirschberger, puts up a shot, couldn't get it to go. Is now Sandlin, puts up a shot, couldn't get that one to go, and now they're fighting for the ball. And jump ball, and it'll be Parke Heritage ball. Jeffries comes back in for Ramsey. Kiefner will inbound the ball under the Mustangs basket. Gives it to Maddie Millspaw. Over to Mack. Back to Millspaw. Screen set by Jeffries. Another forced pass again, and they're both fighting for the ball again. It comes out, and Mack passes it to Millspaw. She puts up a 3, couldn't get it to go, but it's stolen away from Jersey Hirschberger for the Mustangs. Mustangs with the ball. Sandlin with the ball now for the Mustangs with 6:50 left to go in the second. Set screen by Foxworthy, and now there's another jump ball. It'll be the Mustangs ball. Borman will come in for someone for the Mustangs, and it'll be Gracie Foxworthy. Sandlin will inbound the ball under our basket. Gets it into Larissa Bowers over to Brooke Kirkpatrick. Puts up a shot, couldn't get it to go, and there's a foul on the play. It'll be on Larissa Bowers. Kiefner passes it in to Maddie Millspaw. Over to Mack, over to Millspaw. Inside to Jeffries. Spins around, gets it to Mack. I thought about shooting the three, and it's out of bounds. Massey will come in for someone for the Mustangs as well. It looks like Gwen Sandlin. Borman will inbound the ball into Hirschberger. 6:17 left to go in the second. Hirschberger's got a wide open three, takes it and gets it to go. It is 13-8 with 6:10 left to go in the second. Maddie Millspaw with the ball now for the Wolves. Inside to Jeffries, over to Mack. Trying to get around defenders. Maddie thought about shooting it, and there's a travel on the play. Hirschberger with the ball. Massey skip passes it to Borman. Inside to Bowers. Spins around, looks at the basket, back to Borman. Over to Hirschberger. Over to Massey. Massey passes it back to Hirschberger. Trying to get around a defender here. Do something with this possession, and it goes out of bounds, out of Brooke Kirkpatrick's hands. It'll be Wolves' ball. Kiefner will inbound the ball at the side of the Mustangs basket, closer to their side. Maddie Millspaw with the ball. Inside to Jeffries, skip passes it over to Kiefner, over to inside to Hannah O'Brien. Gets a shot to go, and it will send her to the line to shoot one. Foul on Larissa Bowers will come out. Gracie Foxworthy will come into the game. Hannah misses the free throw, and Hirschberger comes up with the rebound. And she'll take it up the court. Hirschberger with the ball. Over to Foxworthy. Shoots a three. Gets it to go. It is 16-10 with 5:03 left to go in the second. Mustangs have now given up 7 fouls. And Jeffries shoots the ball, gets it to go. It's 16-12 with 4:50 left to go. Borman with the ball now. Skip passes it to Kirkpatrick. Rolls it back out to Borman. Gets around defender here, puts up a shot, and falls to the ground. Gets the ball, and Wolves come with the ball. Maddie Millspaw with the ball now. Guarded by Borman. Set screen by Hannah O'Brien. Over to Courtney Mack. Back to Millspaw. Over to Mack. Back to Millspaw. Inside to Jeffries. Back out to the three-point line. Gets around the defender there. Jeffries with the ball. Passes it to wide open three. Fakes, and there's a travel on the play. Hirschberger inbounds it to Borman. Over to Hirschberger. Finds Dakota Borman under the basket, puts up a shot, couldn't get it to go. Jeffries is right there for the rebound with 3:50 go in the second. Out to Courtney Mack. Inside to Jeffries. Back out to the three-point line, but it was smacked away by Dakota Borman, and there's a foul on the play. It'll put Mustangs in the bonus as well, so it should be a 1-and-1 at the line for Dakota Borman. Kiefner with a foul. Misses the free throw shot. Jeffries comes with the ball over to Maddie Millspaw. Over to Kiefner. Looks inside, skip passes to Mack at the three-point line, over to Maddie with a long three, but decides not to take it. Mack with the ball now and throws it out of bounds, pretty much out of bounds, so it's over the back. It'll be full timeout by Coach Anderson. .323 left to go in the second. Is 16-12. Both teams in bonus now. Mustangs up. Both teams back out here to start gameplay back up. Borman in front of the table. Passes it into Hirschberger. Borman with the ball now. Skip passes it, finds Borman, but it goes out of bounds for the Mustangs. It's now Wolves' ball. And number 10, Macy Millspaw, will come into the game now for Courtney Mack. Kiefner will inbound the ball to Maddie Millspaw. Over to Kiefner. Almost intercepted by the Mustangs, but out to the three-point line for the Wolves now. Inside to Jeffries. Intercepted by Jersey Hirschberger for the Mustangs now. Over to Borman. Dribbles around the finish, stops, and gives it back out to the three-point line. Gracie will shoot the three and gets it to go. It is 19-12. 2:40 left to go before halftime. Maddie passes it over to her sister, Macy. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Mustangs' ball now. Borman will inbound the ball into Hirschberger. Over to Massey. Over to Borman. Inside to Oswalt. Spins around. Couldn't get the shot to go. It is now Wolves' ball. Over to Macy. Over to Maddie. Inside to O'Brien. Trying to get it somewhere. Kiefner at the three-point line now. And inside to Jeffries. Gets the shot to go. It's now 19-14 with 1:55 left to go. Over to Borman at the three-point line. Puts up a three. Couldn't get it to go. Marley Massey right there for the rebound, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Wolves' ball. Maddie Millspaw with the ball now. Inside to Jeffries, kind of outside to Kiefner. Puts up a shot and couldn't get it to go. And outside at the three-point line, Maddie Millspaw, but Foxworthy is right there for the rebound. Gets it to Borman for the Mustangs with a minute 25 left to go. Over to Foxworthy at the three-point line. She's been knocking pointers down all night long. And O'Brien's right there to come up with the ball for the Wolves. Now Maddie Millspaw with the ball. Over to Macy Millspaw. Back to Maddie. Over to O'Brien. Gets it out. And Marley Massey almost came with the ball for the Mustangs. Inside for the Wolves. Puts up a shot. Couldn't get it to go, but her teammates right there for the rebound, puts up the shot and gets it to go. It's now 19-16 with 45 seconds left to go before halftime. Foxworthy back to Hirschberger. Gets around the defender here, back out to the three-point line for the Mustangs. She'll put up another three. Couldn't get that one to go. And Kiefner with the ball. Maddie Millspaw with the ball now for the Wolves. Over to Macy Millspaw, 24 seconds and counting. Over to Kiefner. Looks inside, skip passes it, gets it to Jeffries now. Over to Macy, back to Maddie. Wolves look inside, get it, and spins around, and there was nothing there. And it'll stay with the Wolves. 10.1 left to go before halftime. Out to the three-point line, Kiefner. Now over to Maddie Millspaw, puts up a three, gets it to go. It is tied ball game with 3 seconds left to go. And Hirschberger, it'll be Foxworthy's shot and couldn't get it to go. It's all tied up at halftime, 19-19, and fouls were tied up before halftime as well at 7 apiece. So score at halftime is 19-19. So now, tomorrow's game will be the boys playing for the Mustangs at Dave Sanders Court versus Crawfordsville. And here's the homecoming court since it's homecoming. And our students at Fountain Central, have been participating in dress-up days every week. And tomorrow's blue and gold / formal wear. Nathan and I are really excited about that one to dress up. And so here's your homecoming court for 2020 winter homecoming. I'll start on the left-hand side. And your first section is freshmen. So you got Chase Witzman and Hannah, and you got Hannah, and then you got Jake Smith and Reagan Oswald, Avery Walls, and Dana Sanders, Aiden Shoemaker, and Shai Rom. Then you've got Eric Medley and Alexis Griffin, Gabe Riley and Nadia Rom, Carson Eberly and Randy Lindquist, and Jared McCarthy with Lily Fischerow. So that's your homecoming court for the winter homecoming court. So you'll see them out there tomorrow if you're watching or you're here tomorrow. So look forward to that. So it's our homecoming versus Crawfordsville with the boys tomorrow. There's 8:35 left to go before game time, and I am signing off until gameplay. about 50 seconds before game time here, is all tied up at Dave Sanders Court at 19 apiece. 31 seconds now. If you're just tuning in, this weekend is also filled with boys basketball for Fountain Central. Homecoming tomorrow at Dave Sanders Court against Crawfordsville, and then Saturday night we'll be back here against Fountain Central versus South Vermilion. We're getting ready to start the third quarter here. 19-19. Macy passes it into Maddie. Over to Ramsey at the three-point line. Gets it to go. It's 22-19. Wolves. Massey passes it into Hirschberger. Hirschberger with the ball now. Over to Borman. Almost taken away by the Wolves, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Mustangs. 7:38 left to go. Massey will inbound the ball, gives it into Hirschberger. Over to Borman, back to Hirschberger. It's like deja vu here. Lexi Jones couldn't get the shot to go, and it'll stay with the Wolves now. Macy will inbound the ball for the Wolves now. Out to the three-point line for Ramsey. Couldn't get that one to go. Massey comes up with the ball here for the Mustangs. Now Borman with the ball. Over to Hirschberger. Over to Massey. Back to Hirschberger. Over to Borman. Borman with the ball. Out of bounds. Off of Ramsey. Stays with the Mustangs. Borman will inbound the ball for the Mustangs here. Trying to find someone. She finds Hirschberger. Trying to get inside. Can't get it anywhere. Over to Massey now. Back to Borman. Trying to get around Macy inside. Over to Oswald. Back to Borman. Inside Gracie, but we force the pass again. Maddie Millspaul comes with the ball. Lexi Jones passes it into Jeffries. Spins around and couldn't get it to go, but there's a foul on the play. On the Mustangs. It sends Jeffries to the line to shoot two. Foul on Gracie Foxworthy. Jeffries got two at the line. Misses the first. Wolves are up by 3 now with 6:32 left to go in the third. Makes the second. Is now 23-19 with 6:30 left to go in the third. Hirschberger with the ball now. Over to Massey. Inside pass to Foxworthy. Spins around, finds Oswald, and puts up a shot. Couldn't get it to go, and Macy loses it out of bounds for the Wolves. It'll be Mustangs ball. Hirschberger will inbound the ball for the Mustangs. Gets it into Oswald, puts up a shot, and they look confused on defense, but Jeffries comes up with the ball anyways. Maddie out to Macy, back to Maddie. Thought about shooting, gets it over to Ramsey. Puts up a shot, gets it to go. Is 25-19 with 5:56 left to go in the third. Hirschberger with the ball for the Mustangs. Over to Massey, looks inside, finds Foxworthy, spins around, faces the basket, and trying to get to Borman. Couldn't. Now they've got Borman at the three-point line. Inside to Reagan Oswald, spins around, gets it back out to Hirschberger. She loses it, and Lexi Jones trying to go from basket to basket, and she pulls it back out. Gets it to Maddie Millspaw. Skip passes it to Macy. Over to Ramsey. Gets around defender. Puts up a shot at the basket. Couldn't get it to go. Oswald's right there for the Mustangs. Mustangs ball. Timeout by Coach Anderson. Full timeout for the Mustangs. It's a Mustangs full timeout. Both teams back out here after the timeout. Hirschberger with the ball now for the Mustangs. Over to Borman. Looks inside. Skip passes to Marley Massey. Looks inside again. Trying to gets it into Oswald. Back out to the three-point line. Massey with the ball. Gets around the defender. Over to Borman. Looks inside. Dribbles. Gets it back out to Hirschberger at the three-point line. Puts up a three. Gets it to go. It is 22-25 with 4:47 left to go in the third. Maddie Millspaw with the ball. Over to Lexi Jones. Over to Ramsey. Puts up another three. Gets it to go. It is 22-28. 4:31 left to go in the third. Hirschberger with the ball. Over to Massey. Over to Hirschberger. Over to Foxworthy. She'll put up another three and couldn't get that one to go. Maddie Millspaw with the ball now. Trying to do something with it. Stops, puts up a jumper, and gets it to go. It is 30-22 with 4:10 left to go in the third. Borman with the ball. Try to get it to Massey, but Foxworthy at the three-point line backed out to Jersey. Hirschberger over to Foxworthy. Trying to put up a shot. Borman with the ball. Over to Massey. Inside to Foxworthy. Spins around. Gets it out to Reagan Oswald. Puts up a shot. Couldn't get that one to go. And it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Mustangs. It looks like Hannah O'Brien will come in for the Wolves. She will come in for Jeffries. Over to Hirschberger. Looking inside. The girls team has played a lot of away games recently, so you haven't seen them a lot. And you've seen a lot of the boys' games because they've had like 5 straight at home, and they have 2 more coming up here. Sandlin to the table to come in. Oswald's got 2 at the line. She can cut this to 6. Makes the first. They are now down by 7. Brooke Kirkpatrick and Gwen Sandlin will come in for the Mustangs. Kiefner will come in for the Wolves. Oswald's got 1 at the line left with 3:27 left to go in the third. Makes them both. They cut it down to 6 now. Kiefner will inbound the ball, passes it into Maddie Millspaw. Guarded closely by Sandlin. High pass, but Ramsey comes up with it. Back to Maddie. Finds the cut. Spins around, gets it back out to Maddie at the three-point line. Drives back in and dumps it back off to Hannah O'Brien. And she couldn't get the shot to fall, but it'll send her to the line to shoot 2. Foul on Reagan Oswald. She's got 3. Larissa Bowers at the table to come in. O'Brien's got 2 at the line. Makes the first. Makes them both at the line. It's now 32-24, 3:08 left to go in the third. Sandlin with the ball now for the Mustangs. Over to Kirkpatrick, puts up a shot. Couldn't get that one to fall. Kirkpatrick gets it out to Sandlin, almost taken away by Ramsey, and there's a foul on the play. That's her third. Hirschberger into Borman. Over to Sandlin, puts up a 3. Couldn't get that one to go, but Kirkpatrick's right there for the rebound for the Mustangs. Over to Sandlin, skip passes to Borman. Drives into the basket, puts up a shot, banks it in for the Mustangs. It's now 26-32 Wolves with 2:39 left to go in the third. Maddie with the ball now. Gets it inside to O'Brien, trying to face the basket. She does, gets it back out to the three-point line. Wolves get around defender, puts up a shot, and they get it to go. It is now 34-26, so 2:21 left to go in the third. Borman with the ball over to Hirschberger. Over to Sandlin. Over to Borman. She'll put up a 3. Couldn't get that one to go. As Hirschberger comes with the rebound. Couldn't get that one to go either. Wolves come with the rebound now. Brought to you by O'Brien. Over to Maddie. Guarded closely by Sandlin. There's a foul on the play. They'll get her for a reach-in foul. Foul on Gwen Sandlin. Kiefner will inbound the ball in front of our stands. Gets it into Maddie Millspaw. Kiefner inside to O'Brien, but Dakota influenced the play, but the Wolves get the ball back. It'll be a Lexi Jones make it 3. It is now 37-26 with 1:33 left to go in the third. Over to Borman, looks inside, gets it back to Hirschberger instead, gets it over to Sandlin now. And there's a travel on the play. Massey will come back in for the Mustangs for Coach Anderson. She will come in for Brooke Kirkpatrick. Kiefner will inbound the ball at the side of the Mustangs basket. Maddie with the ball now. Over back to Maddie. Looks inside. Larissa comes with the ball there, and now Dakota. Over to Massey. Back to Borman. Tries to get around the defender. Gets it over to Sandlin. Looks inside, but it's too hard of a pass, and it goes out of bounds with 56.1 to go. It is 37-26 Wolves. Kiefner inbounds it to Maddie Millspaw. Lexi Jones will put up a shot and gets it to go. It's now 39-26 with 36 seconds left to go in the third and Sandlin will put up a 3 and gets it to go. It's 39 with 27 seconds left in the third. Maddie gets around Massey. Over to Lexi Jones. She gets a 3, couldn't get it to go. Borman's right there for the rebound for the Mustangs. Tries to get it up across half court. She does. Stops, gets it to Hirschberger, dribbles in a little bit, puts up a shot, and there's a foul on the play. It'll be on Hannah O'Brien. They'll send Jersey Hirschberger to the line to shoot 2. She can cut this to 8-point deficit if she makes them both. Misses the first with 10.1 left to go in the third. Misses them both at the line, but she comes up with a rebound, puts up another shot, gets it to go. It's 31-39 with 4 seconds left to go for the Wolves now. The Wolves trying to get something here to extend their lead. They couldn't get the shot off. They get the shot off, sorry. They couldn't get the shot to go. It is now the fourth quarter with the Wolves up by 8, 39-31. We'll be back. All right, both teams back out here. Massey with the ball now. Inside to Reagan Oswald. O'Brien comes with the ball for the Wolves now. It's an 8-point game, 39-31 Wolves. Maddie with the ball. Over to Kiefner. Inside to O'Brien. Puts up a shot, gets it to go. It's now 41-31, 7:38 left to go in the game. Borman over to Foxworthy. Back out to the three-point line with Massey. Oswald puts up a shot, couldn't get it to go. Kiefner's right there for the Wolves. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wolves. Full court pressure by Coach Anderson now. And gets it. And Dakota had good defense there. Mustangs brought good defense, full court pressure there. And it worked, but it'll stay with the Wolves. See if they can do it again, but come up with the ball. Maddie's right there, and double teams. Now Kiefner with the ball for the Wolves. Out to Lexi Jones. Over to Kiefner. Hooks inside to O'Brien, trying to put up a shot off. And out to Courtney Mack. Over to Maddie. Dribbles in a little bit, gets it out to Lexi Jones. Long three for the Wolves. Gets it to go, though. It is 44-31. 6:55 left to go in the fourth. Sandlin with the three, couldn't get that one to go, and they're fighting for the ball. O'Brien with the ball, gets it. Courtney Mack for three, couldn't get that one to go, and they're fighting for the rebound there, and Massey comes with the rebound. Over to Oswald, back out to Massey, over to Borman. Puts up a shot, couldn't get that one to go. Sandlin comes to the rebound, and there's no foul in the play. And it'll stay with the Mustangs. Sandlin inbounds the ball under the basket, trying to find someone, and up at the top of the key, there's Dakota Borman. Over to Sandlin, inside, but it's too high of a pass. Another forced pass, but it was tipped off of Hannah O'Brien. It'll stay with the Mustangs. See if the Mustangs can do something here with a 6:07, down by 13. trying to find someone again. Reagan Oswald at the three-point line. Looked like it was tipped, though, but Borman spins around, puts up a shot for the Mustangs. It's 44-33 with 6 exactly left to go in the fourth. Maddie Millspaw with the ball. Trying to get around Massey. She does a little bit, and Kiefner's right there at the three-point line, puts up a three, couldn't get it to go. Borman's right there for the rebound. Trying to get it up there. Reagan Oswald's trying to clear a lane, puts up a shot, couldn't get that one to go, and saves it, but it goes out on Maddie Millspaw, who will go to the Mustangs. Hirschberger comes in for Sandlin for the Mustangs. Borman gets it into Oswald, puts up a shot, couldn't get that bank to work, and gets it out to Hirschberger, though, out of the three-point line with Oswald. Over to Foxworthy, over inside to Oswald, and it was deflected out by Ramsey for the Wolves. It'll stay with the Mustangs. Borman will inbound the ball to the side of our basket. Trying to get this play to work here, trying to find someone. Gets Massey at the three-point line, and they're fighting for the ball down there. Hirschberger over to Massey at the three-point line. Gets it inside. Oswald spins around, and there's a foul on the play. It'll be on, looks like Ramsey, I believe. It was on Ramsey. Still Mustangs ball. Over to Hirschberger, puts up a shot, gets it to go. It's 44-35. 5:14 left to go in the fourth. Maddie Millspaw with the ball. Deflected away by Marley Massey and guarded closely by Marley Massey. And then there's Lexi Jones trying to get around Borman. Over to Ramsey. Trying to get her. Puts up a shot, gets it to go. It's 46-35, 4:52 left to go in the fourth. Borman with the ball, deflected by Maddie Millspaw, trying to go all the way to the basket, but Dakota fouls her, and it'll be a floor foul. Timeout by Parke Heritage. Full timeout. Full timeout by Parke Heritage. It's 4:45 left to go in the fourth. Is 46-35. Both teams back out here with 4:45 left to go in the fourth. Parke Heritage is up by 1 over the Mustangs. Couldn't get the shot to go. Massey with the ball over to Hirschberger. Trying to set up a play here. Gets it over to Massey inside to Foxworthy. Tries to put up a shot. Couldn't get it to go. And she's going to fight for the ball for the jump ball there. It goes out of their hands. It's Hirschberger with the ball. Skip passes, and it was O'Brien with the ball. It'll be on Dakota Borman. She's got 3. Kiefner will inbound the ball, gives it into Maddie Millspaw. Wide open, but is blocked by Reagan Oswald. But Lexi Jones right there for the three. It's 49-35. 49-35. Sorry, with 4:03. Oswald with the ball, and is blocked by O'Brien. Ramsey with the ball, trying to go all the way to the basket. And there's a charge call on the play. Ramsey is fouled out, and Macy Millspaw will come into the game for Ramsey. Macy Millspaw will come in for Ramsey now. Borman will inbound the ball under Parke Heritage basket. Hirschberger with the ball now. At the three-point line now, inside. Gracie's trying to find a shot under the basket, and there's a foul on the play. That one's on O'Brien for the Parke Heritage as well. She's got three now. Gracie's got two, and she makes the first. It's now 49-36 with 3:47 left to go in the fourth. She's got one more at the line. Makes them both. It's now 49-37. Maddie over to Kiefner, and there's a travel on the play. Timeout by Coach Anderson. 30-second timeout for the Mustangs. Massey will inbound the ball over to Hirschberger. Over to Borman. Trying to do something, down by 12. Inside, over to the three-point line. Skip pass to Borman. Trying to get around the defender. Puts up a shot. Couldn't get it to go. O'Brien with the rebound. Mack with the ball. Over to Kiefner. Over to Mack. Back to Kiefner. Looks inside to O'Brien. Couldn't find a good pass there, and now she does, but it didn't work. She forced the pass there. Massey with the ball for the Mustangs. 3 minutes exactly. Borman with the ball now at the three-point line. Looking to find Oswald or Foxworthy down low. Over to Massey. Block pass, and she still has the ball, but it was tipped, and Oswald comes with the ball, passes it over to Hirschberger. Over Borman. Massey looks inside, is taken away by the Wolves. Sandlin will come to the table to come in now. Lexi Jones will put up a three. Couldn't get that one to go. Kiefner's right there for the rebound, and there's a foul on the play. That will be on Foxworthy. Oh, Marley Massey. Kiefner's got two at the line, 2:21. She makes the first. It's now 50-37. Wolves. He's got one more. Massey comes out. Sandlin comes in for the Mustangs. Misses the second. And Gracie Foxworthy comes up with a rebound there. Hirschberger with the ball now for the Mustangs. Down by 13, trying to do something. Borman looks inside. Gracie puts up a shot, gets it to go. It's 39-50 to 50 with 2:05 left to go in the fourth. Mack with the ball. Over to Lexi Jones. Over to Kiefner. O'Brien spins around, puts up a shot, couldn't get it to go. Hirschberger with the ball. Over to Borman. Inside pass to Oswalt. Trying to get a shot off, couldn't get it. Comes with their own rebound. Borman with the ball now. Puts up a three. Couldn't get that one to go. Kiefner's right there, but they're going to fight for the ball. There's going to be a foul, and they're going to call that one probably on Jersey Hirschberger. That's her first. One and one. Grace Kiefner's got one at the line. Minute 31 left to go in the game. Grace misses her shot at the line. Hirschberger with the ball now. Sandlin puts up a three, couldn't get it to bank in, and Sandlin gets her own rebound, gets it out to Hirschberger, inside to Oswalt, and they're fighting for the ball. There's going to be a foul on the play. Mack called for the foul. She's got one. 1 and 1. Misses it, and Gracie comes with the rebound, though. Oswalt thought about shooting, and she does, and gets the shot to go. It's 41-50 with a minute and 8 seconds left to go in the game, and Dakota almost came with the ball, and there's a foul on the play. Down by 9. Dakota's got 4. Courtney Mack's got 2. Actually, sorry, 1 and 1. Misses it. Reagan comes with the rebound. Sandlin's trying to do something for the Mustangs with 59 seconds left to go, and she travels. Full timeout by Parke Heritage. 57.7 seconds left to go in the game. Mustangs are down 50-41. Both teams back out here with 57.7 seconds to go in the game. Macy Millspaw will inbound the ball into Lexi Jones. They broke pressure and Kiefer into O'Brien trying to double team there for the Mustangs. Kiefer, Lexi Jones will put up a 3 for the Parke Heritage. Gets it to go. It's 53-41 with 42 seconds left to go in the game. Hirschberger at the three-point line, passes it, picks up her dribble inside to Oswald, spins around, puts up a shot, gets it to go. It's 53-43 with 29 seconds left to go in the game. And what do they call? Borman will come to the table to come back in the game. They'll send Lexi Jones to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Marley Massey will come out of the game now. Misses the shot. Kiefer right there for the rebound. Pulls it back out, and it goes out of bounds to stay with the Wolves. 25.2, 53-43. Both teams are in bonus. Kiefer out to almost mid-court there. Lexi Jones guarded by Hirschberger. There's a foul on the play. .1 seconds before the game is over. It's 53-43, double bonus. They'll send Lexi Jones to the line to shoot 2. Makes her first. It's now 54-43, 19.1 seconds to go. Mustangs had 10 fouls. Hirschberger with the ball now. Sandlin. Over to Hirschberger. Dumps it off to Oswald. Puts up a shot. Couldn't get it to go. A jump ball. They're going to call a jump ball, and it'll go to Parke Heritage. 5.3 left to go in the game. It's 55-43. Full court pressure by Coach Anderson. Over to Kiefner. 2 seconds. 1. And there's .1 on the clock, and there's a foul called. It'll send Kiefner to the line to shoot 2 with a .1. 55-43. Kiefner to the line to shoot 2. Misses the first. Misses the second. And game over. Final score is 55-43, Parke Heritage. Just so you know, Mustang boys will be at Dave Sanders Court tomorrow night. And then Saturday night, tomorrow night's homecoming for the Mustangs. It'll be against Crawfordsville. Saturday night is against South Vermilion. And then a doubleheader on Monday night, boys and girls at Dave Sanders Court. So make sure you tune in or come out to watch those games tomorrow night, or tomorrow, Saturday night, and Monday night. And thank you for joining in tonight, and we're logging off.